Are we on?
We're on.
All right. Busting my cough drop off quick, so it's on. Welcome back.
This is Deano and Me, session 11.
Doing 11. We got lights up behind us. Check it out.
Yeah. Oh, they're not behind me. They're behind Dino.
Show
him, Dino.
Damn it. She's fired. She's fired. Bookworm. Hopefully you can find us on YouTube and Facebook, Deano and Me. It's easy enough.
With sessions added to it. There's another Dino and Me that is not us.
And we're not Dean Martin either. Or me.
Hell, if we were Dean Martin, man, we'd be rich and dead.
Dead rich. I'll take the money. Hopefully you smash the like button if you like what we're doing. If you like where we're going with this.
Leaving comments.
Yep, leave
bitching at us or tell us that you enjoy us. Our opinions are our opinions.
Yeah.
Experiences are ours. You can take them or leave them.
Yeah, you got a crazy, weird story you want to tell? We can do that live too, man. We'd love to hear the story. And we'll ask you weird questions. We're going straight into session 11 actually because we left stuff hanging with Teresa's story and we needed a part 2 to that, so we're going to go right back into asking Teresa about her life and how she started doing the spirit thing. And when we left, the last thing we were speaking about is, where were we with that?
That was Seraphim Michael.
Yes.
Kicking my ass to stay here.
Michael kicking your ass.
He wouldn't let me go.
And this is all happening before you...
Yes, this is about a decade or so before I went to the hypnotherapist. Okay, I went to the hypnotherapist to uncover childhood memories that had been suppressed because of molestation and such.
Okay, well, I wanted to go a little bit... Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to go a little bit ahead of this. You was out in the front yard, in the street, screaming or whatever, and you wanted to end your life, and what leads you up to that? I mean...
Looking back on it, I think it was all the things that had overlapped me, all the beings.
It wasn't man problems. It wasn't man problems. It wasn't money problems.
Oh, it was all that shit together.
Really?
But I was unable to think clearly about it. Unable to fit in well enough to get a job and hold a job. I was my mind was chaos inside.
I've been there.
Until that night.
I want to be that chaos mind every morning when I wake up.
It's not that my mind quieted after that night. It's that I refused to give into the negative voices after that night. I began battling them without understanding.
Did you know you were doing it spiritually?
No. Had no idea. Had no idea that they were not me. Because I had experienced them, a lot of them, lifetime after lifetime. I found out later. But the voices, although they gave me thoughts of, I wasn't good enough, I wasn't this, I wasn't that. I'd never have a boyfriend. I got to the point with that where I don't give a shit, about a boyfriend. I need me, be me. And that's what I started focusing on.
Wow. And what's the first stuff you really focused on? And did you know where you wanted to go? I mean, specialize in... Because there's a lot of stuff when you open that door. Where did you flock to? What drew you where?
I think it was inside. It was just a standing strong against the wave of voices, the wave of trying to push me this way and that.
When did you realize that you didn't just have to fight for yourself, but you could actually fight for other people and help spirits go back to see the light?
That was
Ask for.
That was the hypnotherapy stuff.
Okay.
The 16 sessions of the hypnotherapy with this one lady.
Wow, I didn't know.
There's 16 of them, yeah.
All right, can we start off and talk about the first one? And tell about how it took you a little time to get there. How, like, it wasn't meant to be or something.
I had set up this
And your age,
session.
my bad.
Huh?
Your age.
Well, it was 93. I was born in 54. 42? No.
54, 64, 74, 84. You were 37.
No, okay.
Okay.
37?
Close enough, something like that.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, it was in March when I first went. So it was before my 37th birthday then. And I'd set up the session to find out these, suppressed memories. I didn't realize that the address I had for her, which was in the phone book, was her home address. But in the meantime, she had opened up an office elsewhere.
And this is back when there were just phone books to find somebody.
Right.
Phone books, yeah.
Yeah, nobody had cell phones. Some people had satellite phones. Big, clunky things nobody could afford but the rich. But, so I went to her home. Got there, and her hubby told me she was down at the office. So I went out, tried to start my car, would not start. So she had to come there while her hubby worked on my car for free, getting it going. Awesome. Appreciated that a lot. But so anyway, the hypnotherapy session was in her spare room, which was her old office. There's a little single bed in there.
Did it look like a little library with a desk and a single bed?
A little single bed, a chair, office chair that rolled around.
Did it look like somewhere you would do this, though?
There's no library type stuff in it. That had all been moved.
More like an interrogation room with a police station?
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. But
Was it homey? Was it homey?
Yeah, it was a comfy bed.
So you were fine being there?
I felt safe.
Were you anxious, or did you not want to know what's going on?
I told her that I wanted to know.
Well, you're there, so.
Well, I told her that I was a writer. I write sci-fi, fantasy, spiritual oriented, cleansing type stuff. And I told her that I would love to remember whatever happens in the sessions. I wanted to remember. Because normally she'd suppress the memory. I said, no, please, don't do that. And so she allowed me in my memories, and eventually she started recording them too. So somewhere I've got tapes.
Wow.
But they might be, oh God, they might be at the old house. Might be dead.
The tapes?
The tapes.
You actually got tapes?
I had tapes.
Oh, damn it, girl.
Damn it.
I could use them against you.
I'd admit everything.
Yep. All right, we'll go on.
Okay, anyway.
Session one.
Session one.
So, draw the picture. Walk us right into it.
Laying in this little comfy bed.
Are your head propped up? You just laying flat?
Little tiny, little pillow. Nice, normal size little pillow. And shoes off. And she was in this office type chair rolling around right there at the side with her little notepad thing and talking to me about okay, she'd let me remember and started counting me down. Started at 10.
Was it dark?
It was no light on in the room, but there was light from the window. Okay? And so anyway.
Carry on.
Anything else about the... Anyway, started counting me down. Got to 5.
From 100?
10.
Okay.
9, 8. In normal, slow counting that you see in the TV movie thing. Got to 5.
Build up.
And before she could say 4, there was a growling, snarling sound coming out of my throat. And I was inside my own head, watching all of this going on, but not connected to it. It was like I was sitting in a chair off to the side of my own mind, watching it happen. And eventually I go, that's not me. She goes, don't worry about it. Then she kept counting me.
You said it out loud.
Yeah, I said that. That's not me. She goes, that's all right, I got it. She didn't have to, she never continued to count.
Mm-hmm. You're there.
Because of this snarling thing that surfaced. And I was inside my own head, watching as she did battle in her own way with this. I've got it written.
Was she verbally doing battle?
She did. She did. And like I did originally, if I'm doing a cleansing for somebody the first time, you say it out loud so that the mind can shape those powers, shape those commands for cleansing. And to get this out of me, and well, she got it out of me. It took quite a while. And then there was others, lesser ones.
Took quite a while, the first
surfaced.
Session. And this is all in the first session?
First session.
Okay.
About an hour and a half for the first one. I can't relate all of it, but she told me later that my eyes turned completely black.
Wow.
And that I lifted off of that bed and flipped around so that my head was in her lap while I was growling at her. I remember kind of watching this, but I didn't realize that I had lifted off. I was just there and not realizing, it was just, it's like, and contorted and it's like, damn.
So
this is not me. Hell no.
So did that thing say goodbye that day?
She pulled it out of me. And other things too.
Did she clean it and send it on its way, or did you?
She wrapped it in a box filled with pain and Christ's blood and sharp spine prickly things that pierced it and squeezed it, and this is what she did with all of them that she pulled out and sent them into the fiery pits of hell where they would be there for eternity. And I was going in my head, now wait a minute. They're God's kids too. No, that's not fair.
You told her that.
No, I was in.
You were thinking that.
It was just starting to formulate in my head.
Mm.
And it took me.
I was thinking, that's
while.
not you. That's not you. Why is all this going on like that?
Yeah, this is her.
Yeah,
doing it, and
because that's not the way you talk at all.
No, but I tell you, 2 hours. It was 2 hours before she ended the hypnotherapy session and brought me out. And my life changed. I could no longer say these things that they did not exist. I couldn't turn my back on them. And the things that I heard her command, I thought there's got to be a better way. There's got to be a better way, more healing way. I thank her. Oh God, I thank her for every session. Mm-hmm. Love that woman, appreciate her. But
yeah,
it was this first session.
Yeah, you're. I think you're doing the right thing. You're at least giving them a chance. There's some that can just never be. I mean,
there's some
not be helped, like you said, refuse.
There are some that are so dark and wild and chaotic and refuse completely to change. They just can't. They can't. And
should they be thrown in the box with Christ's blood and the sparks and everything and thrown into hell?
They're absorbed back into true Creator and burned clean back to what was original, to being born from Creator, so that they can start again. They've got their true job that is shining bright inside of them. They've got their light, their love. They're unconditionally loved. They can start again.
Yes.
Now, if they choose again to turn to the wild and crazy, well,
that's what I like about all this. I mean, whether you're crazy or not, what is your message? Your message is love, hug, help, heal. You have angels to help you. I mean, what is that hurting anybody? You even put the friendliest curse I've ever seen out in the whole world. You couldn't curse somebody if you tried.
I did curse them.
You're a lover and a hugger
with a prayer.
There you go.
If I cursed them to tell the truth, if they could not tell the truth, that whoever heard them would hear the truth no matter what they said. But those people who heard them had the choice of acting on it or not. There you go. It takes care of all the loopholes.
No more loopholes.
No, it gave loopholes right into it.
Mm-hmm.
Built it purposely. So.
Wow, we ain't even done. We're going to run into more stuff with this just through doing our sessions. We're going to keep our brain wide open for us to walk through and check it out.
Yeah.
We got about 20 minutes on it again. We would like to say hi to beautiful Shamel and my sister Pammy. Love you, Beth. My sister
Happy
Julie.
birthday to Callie. I heard that she just had one. Yes.
Callie.
Yep.
Love you, the whole family, both sides.
Exactly.
All sides. Love you, everyone. This was session 11. And remember, you can find us on YouTube and Facebook.
And I need my sisters to come on and start talking. My sister Elaine loves alien stuff. Please. Please.
We love aliens.
Wynell, whatever we can pick your brain on, awesome.
Well,
Marianne, man, I know that you can come up with cool stuff. You absorb it. So You just need to let it out.
I think next time we'll try and get a Bigfoot and an alien mixture kind of thing in.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Sounds good. Yeah, speaking of, remember what I said about all things happening the way they need to.
Mm-hmm.
Your friend, the how to hunt guy.
Yeah.
He wanted to do this thing up in Canada.
Take a trip to the capital to be with the truckers.
His wife got sick. His kid got sick. And now he's sick. Just in time for his wife to say, if you go, we could lose all the money we got in our bank.
Yeah.
So.
And it's scary that your government can do that to you, but wow.
Yeah, but he was delayed long enough for her to say,
yeah, I'm glad he didn't go. We need good guys like that to not be in jail with money and have money.
They need their money to help.
Shout out to How to Hunt. Always shout out to Sasquatch Chronicles.
Yes, and
Deano
RG, whatever you got going, boy.
Twin Paranormal.
Yeah, Twin Paranormal. Love those boys.
Survivor Man.
Mr. Balin.
Definitely Mr. Balin. Slapped on the ham.
Yes.
What was I going to say?
Oh my gosh, TV.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Hunting the Dead.
Steve Terraberry, Davey 504, Slap Light.
And don't forget.
I love you, my mama.
This is Deano.
And this is me.
Pathfinder.
Session 11. Thank you. See you in session 12.
Bye.